to share with us his views. We have Stock Smarts, is Marvin Guillermo. Marvin, you need to save everybody here by telling us, what the technicals are saying.
Marvin, thank you for joining us, and we are hoping that by listening to you, we can give our viewers a good start for the year.
So I'm headed to our barbershop. I'll show you in a bit. And what's interesting is our staff doesn't know that I'm coming earlier. So let's see what the reactions will be as well. Hey guys, so if you want to know how you can trade the markets, even though you have a very busy schedule, allow me to show you my day. Allow me to show you how it works, how I get to navigate, trade, and invest, and still monitor the markets in spite of having a very busy schedule. So if you're a person who have a lot of schedules throughout the day, you're a business person, you're a professional, this video is for you. Check this out.
Please subscribe to Marvin Guillermo's channel, hit the bell.
So guys, I haven't done this type of vlog for a very long time, but I want to show you how my day is, how it worked, how it's moving. It's a very action-packed day. It's 6:30 a.m. today. So I have 2 early morning tapings, TV interviews, one all with One News Network. I think the first one is with Cito Beltran. I'll try to confirm it later. Then the next one is the normal business world, Bloomberg with Daniel Laurel, where I talk about stocks. So I'm gonna show you some behind the scenes stuff that normally happens, and then show you also snippets of how I get to still monitor and trade the markets, even though I have a very busy schedule. So after that, I have a couple of meetings. Then for those who don't know, I have a business also. It's a barbershop. I'm going there as well. Check on the barbershop. Then we're gonna end it with a Christmas party later tonight. It's 6:30 a.m. today. I think I'm gonna be back home by midnight. Just enough time to prepare for my flight to Korea tomorrow as well. So very hectic schedule, but here's what I want to keep hammering to you. You just have to find a way on how you can involve the market even if you have a very busy schedule as well. So I'll catch you all in a few minutes when I'm in the TV station. Hey guys, so I'm off to my interview with Cito Beltran. This is 1 out of 2 interviews for the day. Let me show you snippets of it. So we're just about to go live. Sets over there. We're gonna talk about I think financial planning. We're going to talk about money, saving, investment for the normal Filipino and what they're supposed to do about it. So I guess that's it. I hope that this is something that adds content to so much. All of you. Oh my gosh, yung phone. Kulog yung phone. Ano pag-usapan natin? So yeah, we're going to talk about a lot of finance stuff today. Long day. I don't know. Ano pag-usapan natin today?
More on financial planning.
Financial planning.
For 2020.
Okay, financial planning. So guys, sobrang yaman niya. So siya yung magbibigay talaga ng sobrang daming advice para sa lahat. So this is where the set will be. Hey guys, so I just finished my interview with Cito Beltran. I talked about insights on investing, on business, how you can actually start if you're staying at home mom, how can you make money, because I really believe that this is one of the greatest times to be alive. This is one of the greatest times for you to make money as well. So you keep on hustling, keep on finding opportunities, especially for 2020. I talked about what are you supposed to do if you're just starting out, you don't have any idea on what are you going to start. I talked about how can you make money at the comforts of your home, how can you make money if you don't have any idea on what to start. So it's basically a business 101 talk as well. And now I'm heading back to the dressing room. I'm prepping up already for Business World. This is naman the normal show that I normally do, where we talk a lot about stocks naman in general. We talk about what stock are you supposed to buy, and that's the general context also of why I'm here. So I'll show you what's happening. Hey guys, so I'm here at the set of Bloomberg. We're going to talk about stocks in a bit, so I'm excited. This is where we normally do all of our stock picks as well. We talk about the markets. Danny is inside in her, I think they're going to do the first segment. Then we come in later on when we talk about the market itself in general. So yun, just waiting for my slot before we, ito yung pinaka-idol natin guys. Sobrang yaman dito sa... So this is backstage.
Giving a lot of possibilities open there from Secretary of Media other than that, let's take a step back.
So this is what happens while we're waiting for my slot. We just normally wait for your taping. So this is where Danny is. That's where they are. So yun, waiting. It's 9:18. Markets open in 12 minutes. So expect me to give you an update as well on the market. So here, you can expect me talk about since a lot of stocks are battered, what's going to happen, what will be the ideology for the markets over the mid to long term, and then what, I don't know, what stocks will be better for 2020 as well. So I think those might be the questions. They normally ask me also, what's happening to the PSEI, where do you think it's headed, where do you think it's going, since the trade war is a bit more positive right now as compared to where it was before. We're going to talk about that as well. By the way, for those who are asking, this is the Bloomberg, this is where the screen is, this is where all the action is, this is where we analyze most of the stocks that's there. So, yun lang. Yun, that's where it's normally just a 10-minute segment where all of the action is and where it gets done. So, that's it. Yeah. So, I don't know, guys. What are your resolutions for the year? What do you think will happen also in the markets? I'm just really waiting for my slot to start here. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just, whoa, zooming out. So this is how it is when you're waiting for your slot for the next interview to happen. You just wait for the next slot. So I don't know. I honestly don't know where the market is headed over the next few days or weeks. What I do know is still we're still range bound. We're still not headed anywhere. There's still no changes as to where the market will go. So you, the technique now, the stance here is you just hustle hard and you find stocks that are worth looking into, I guess. Let's see what they ask. I don't actually. What's interesting about Bloomberg is they don't tell you what the questions are, so you have to. Everything is on the spot. Everything is live. So it's mostly stock knowledge. It's mostly the things that you know already, and then that's why I love doing vlogs because I also get to share more as well. In the interviews, it's mostly just 10 minutes. I think of the interview, so this allows me to do and share more as well. So I'm done. Just finished second interview with Danny Laurel. Talked about MWC, MPI, what's happening, water crisis. Is this something that people should be excited about? Is this something that people should be scared of? So that's what we're gonna talk about. That's what I shared also, and I've been talking about that in the vlog over and over. I hope that you get at least have you guys have a sneak peek of my day as well. So basically what allows me to trade and watch the markets even if I'm busy is because everything is from my phone. Everything is from the tip of my fingertips. That's why I get to watch and monitor the markets to know where it is as well. So that's what that's what I keep telling you. As long as you have your phone, you get to be able to trade. So the market as of 10 o'clock is 7698. It's down 0.41%. It's down 31.64 points. 48 stocks are up, 44 are unchanged, 58 are down. 38% of locals are buying, 62% are foreigners in terms of transactions as well. Manila Water is up 6.79. It's up 13%. Uh, Del Monte is up 5.20. 4% as well. DMC is up 3%, 5.59. Then you have Cement, medyo significant na down. RLC down 2.78% to 26.25. Frutas is at 1.06. Most active is Manila Water. Manila Water is also the top traded. BPI has been breaking down. It's at 82.45. AC is also down 757 as well. So, ganun lang. As long as you have your phone, you get to trade the markets. And I keep telling this to people that it's not an excuse anymore that if you're busy, you cannot trade the markets. Because if you really want to pursue financial freedom, you really want to invest, you can do it. It's not as hard as what most people think it is. You can do it on the go. And if you notice it, it just took me 1 minute to be able to do with it. It just takes 1 minute of your time to check and monitor the markets. But what takes more time is you studying in the evening, because that's what makes it harder. That's what requires more effort as well. You studying in the evening, you studying, creating your plan as well. So basically, my plan also now is basically this: a lot of stocks are oversold. A lot of stocks are pretty much battered. Those could be candidates for you to start picking up. Those could be candidates for you that you could watch for and look at as well. That's why you've noticed Manila Water go up because it's pretty much oversold already. It formed the base at 5. People started buying at 5 because it was grossly undervalued as well. So there, my technique when markets are down is basically I just wait for it to drop. Then when they're oversold, I start picking them up as well once they bounce from a certain support level. So there. I'm headed to my next meeting, but let's see if I can do a vlog here first. If I can do a vlog, I'll try to show snippets of it here. If not, the next part of this video is I'm going to show you where I'm headed next to my next meeting as well. So enjoy, guys. So I'm waiting. Danny's still there. I'm going to try to have an interview with her for the vlog. Let's see if we have time to have one quick interview. And yun lang, then I'm off to my next meeting right after this. So it's hard to do daily vlogs or at least sharing about how my day would go, basically. Hey guys, so I'm done. Just interviewed Danny Laurel for my vlog naman. I did an interview. She interviewed me for Bloomberg, but I interviewed her as well. So I'm now heading to my next meeting. This is the secret passage in the TV5 building. As you all know, Bloomberg is also in TV5. What's interesting though is when I get down, you will see the lines. Papunta kay Tulfo. There's so much people going to Tulfo's show. So I'll show it to you as well so you get to see it. Then I'm heading off to the parking lot. Then I'm heading off to my next meeting as well. So, you know, let's see. So, ganyan kahaba. The crowd at the back, that's all for Rafi Tulfo's show. So, I think that's daily, no? Every time I do my show here, or every time I get interviewed here, that's what I see on a normal basis. You see a lot of people getting interviewed as part of the show. You see hundreds of people just line up. So I'm now at the parking, headed to my next meeting. It's so interesting. By the way, please comment if you like this format also. You see what's happening in my life. And I showed you also a while ago that I checked the market at 10 o'clock kanina. It's not always at 10 o'clock. It varies also. It changes from time to time depending on my availability, depending on my time as well, depending on what I can do at that certain point in time. So, kanina, natapos yung interview at 10 o'clock na. So, that's when I check the market. I don't have to force myself to check the market when I'm not available. I just build a strategy around it that when I have the time already, that's when I check it as well. And as what I told you, the technique is to analyze your stocks in the evening. So guys, so I'm here in my next meeting. I'm just waiting for the person that I'm meeting next. So it's 1:37 p.m. now, and I just finished all of my morning meetings, the meetings that I did with my client. It's now time to eat lunch. So what I do, my style also now is basically this. Since the market is basically open already, I check the markets also for this time on what particular movements happen. So at least it gives me a framework and a context of it. So if you notice it, this is my I did one check also off cam kanina, but this is my third check of the markets for the day. So if you notice it, because everything is online, I get to still trade and I get to still strategize and I get to still monitor my stock. So the market as of 1:38 today is at 7697. It's relatively down. The general index is down. Foreigners are the ones that are buying 60%. Manila Water is up now 13%. It's 6.79. Another something that's notable, you have BDO down 1.74, BPI down 82.30, Ayala 758, MPI 3.32 is up 4.08%, and Jollibee's down at 223 pesos per share. So ganun lang. That's how I normally do it. I just follow it based on where I am, and I try to take opportunities like this for me to be able to watch my stocks on a regular basis, and I let my lifestyle dictate how I trade, not the other way around. I don't fit the stock market based on my lifestyle. So now it's time for 1:39, a very late lunch. It's time to eat lunch. Normally when I'm here in Pioneer, normally when I do my interviews for Bloomberg, I normally eat at a ramen shop here. So let's eat first. Bye guys. So guys, so this is my favorite here. I normally order tantanmen. If you notice it also from the previous videos or the posts that I do, it's always tantanmen most of the time that I would normally get. So this place here is quite good. So I just finished my lunch. It's 2 o'clock already. From the time I checked my stocks a couple of minutes ago to where we are today, the market really hasn't moved as much. That's why if you notice it also, if you watch it minute per minute, it really doesn't give you as much movement because the market in the Philippines as compared to other markets isn't as volatile. That being said, I'm headed to Quezon City now. 2 or 3 more transactions there. I'm also going to my barbershop. That barbershop is called Talas Manileño. For those who are new to this channel, it's something that Jericho Rosales, my partner, is passionate about. He's passionate about grooming. So for those who are new and haven't seen it yet, I'll introduce this to the new subscribers in the vlog. So let's look at the barbershop, let's look at the barbers, and I'm ending the night there for a Christmas party with our barbers as well. And lastly, yun, when I'll probably get home late, is what I've mentioned, then Christmas party, flying to Korea tomorrow. So I'm headed to our barbershop. I'll show you in a bit. And what's interesting is our staff doesn't know that I'm coming earlier. So let's see what the reactions will be as well.
Hi sir, magandang hapon.
Hello. May vacant ba? Hindi, joke lang.
Pwede naman, sige, tika.
Joke lang.
Kamusta sir?
Okay naman.
Ay,
Yung paper namin ito. Kaya lang, meron talaga. Kunin ko lang yung kay isang.
Sige lang. Oh, okay. So, yes, I'm here. What I normally do for Talas is I'm the finance guy. I'm the one who does the boring stuff. So, yung mga sign and mga checks, I do most of the time. That's a tip also for business. What you can do is basically, number one, find a partner who's good at something. So, Echo is good in barbering. I'm good in the finance stuff. I'm good in the number stuff. So, I take care of the things that I'm good at. You can leverage on what your strengths are. You can leverage on the other things that you know that you're good at as well. So, yun. Ezra, meron akong vlog eh. Mag-hello ka na lang. Oo.
Ay,
Yun, oh.
magandang hapon.
Anong pinaka natutunan mo bilang isang admin sa barbershop?
maging patient.
Dahil sakto, alis siya bukas eh. So, sakto lang yung party natin yun. Yan. So, siya talaga yung pinaka-boss dito guys.
Wow.
Siya yun. Mag-book naman kayo, parang ako nyo na mag-book kayo dito sa barbershop. Oo. So yeah, that's Talas. That's what basically, it's a barbershop. We make classic cuts for a lot of people. Medyo, yeah. So I did all of the signings that I did for Talas. Done already. I just have a couple of meetings. I'll be back later again to check what's happening. So as what I mentioned, I do the finance stuff for Talas. I'm the finance person. If this were a large company, I would have been the CFO, or I would be the CFO of the company as well. So yun, that's a sneak peek of our barbers and what we do. And yeah, please support. If you're from Cubao Expo area, you're from QC, have a cut with us. I'll put the link below, or put the number below for those who want to have, at least experience Talas Manileño. So now I'm headed back to Talas. I'm headed back for our Christmas party as well. I'm gonna show you how our Christmas party is. It's a simple party that we do every year with our barbers and with our admin staff. So take a look at it. Just a sneak peek of my day as well. I'm done with all of the things that I needed to do, all of the transactions that I needed to make, all of the things that I needed to finish also for the day, because I'm flying out tomorrow. So that's how I normally do my work. I spend time also when I need to check emails, all of the things that I need to do when I need to transact. That's what I did over the past 2 hours.